When you enter the medical profession, you make a commitment to serve, a commitment to enhance, a commitment to improve and educate people about the quality of life. One of the most important decisions you will make in life is the one that can save your life. Make sure you choose the good doctor.
All right, how you guys doing today?
My name is Dr. Lisa Welch, and I'm an internist, which means that I practice internal medicine. I see everyone from teenage years up until the grave, basically.
I'm not going to get on the treadmill.
Well, at least you're truthful. Go ahead, tell the truth.
I want my atmosphere to be relaxed, as well as clean, as well as beautiful, and it's aesthetically pleasing. So if you're sick, if you come in, that's fine. Maybe being in a place that looks good and is well kept will make you feel somewhat better even when you're ill. I've been practicing for the last 14 years. From the age of 5, I've always wanted to be a physician.
We don't want you ending up on, dialysis and that kind of thing. And you like to get in the street too much to be talking about trying to find somewhere to get your blood clean on 3 days of the week.
The reason why I practice here in this community is because this is an underserved area. The community sometimes do not get the best of medical care. It's important for people to take care of themselves, and they also need to know why they need to take care of themselves. If you have a disease process, you need to understand what that disease process is, what it can do for you, and what it can't do for you, and what you need to do to take care of it. I like taking care of people, and I also like telling people what to do, so I think that kind of works well in what I do.
You doing all right this morning?
I'm great.
Hey, Miss Ruby.
Hey, darling, how you doing?
Miss Ruby is a patient that came in for a physical exam when I was a young doctor.
You've been doing pretty good on your blood pressure now, Miss
Yes,
Ruby.
ma'am.
I listened to her heart and it sounded awful. It's like she had a train in her chest. And I said, I'm gonna call up the cardiologist today and you will be seen today. If not today, it will be tomorrow.
Okay, now you 140/70 today. You gonna get it.
Had all these cameras and all these good-looking men in here looking at me.
That's
What
right.
you expect?
Within a couple days, Ms. Ruby had a mitral valve replacement surgery done, which means that she had a problem with the valve in her heart.
I like Dr. Welch, and she should be in the black community because before she realized that I had the heart disease, we was thinking that it was just an allergy. Now, we ain't putting on no show. This is for real. We do this every time.
If Ms. Ruby would have continued the way that she was going, Ms. Ruby would have died within the next month, if not sooner.
Hey, Mr. Swain.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. Now, did you do anything that we talked about last time?
Mr. Swain is a young gentleman that he's obese. He needs to lose some weight.
And so now we're watching the portion, so you're not doing a half a chicken, so you're doing like a breast meat, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
His parents had spoken to me with their concerns.
The weight is definitely coming down, so I think you're getting the picture, but the thing is, are you gonna maintain and stay the course?
Yeah.
Are you dedicated?
Yes.
Are you ready? Like we
Yeah.
cheated at the altar. Are you gonna join the church to keep on moving?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't want you to end up being a statistic.
When Mr. Swain came back, he was very happy that he lost 6 pounds. And he took it serious because he does not want to have the problems that is going on in his family. And he wants to make sure that he's healthy and living a good, good, healthy life.
Losing the weight, it was good, but it was kind of like a bittersweet kind of thing because, I lost the weight, but also want to lose more.
So next time you come back, you're gonna be sexy fine again, okay? All right. All right, Mr. Rich, we're going to talk about this cholesterol today because, we make that changes going from the brand to generic. It actually did just as well in getting those bad cholesterols down. So how did the price do for you?
Considerably. I'm 65 and I'm trying to retire, so trying to save a little bit of money, my overhead every month is important to me.
Now, the other thing we talked about is your prostate.
Okay.
Did you make the appointment from the last time that I called you?
No, I'll be honest with you, I haven't even appointed yet. I got to really think about it.
What you got to think about? Cancer, which is not the best thing. Even though I told you that prostate cancer is a slow cancer, but if you let that prostate get out of that gland and it gets to go to other places, then that's not good. You kind of overdo on this, and I don't want you to be someplace you don't want to be because of the erectile dysfunction. I don't want you down trying to get you some. Okay? So I want you to make sure you make that appointment.
Anyone who comes to work for me, I basically train everyone that comes in that door. I can check the patients in, I can check the patients out, I can verify insurances, I can do referrals, I can draw your blood, I can do EKGs, I can do whatever it needs necessary to keep this business running.
We have our bad days and we have our good days. We have a diverse patient list here.
Having female staff, to a certain extent, if they don't have the same work ethic as you have, it's going to make it harder for you.
Working with Dr. Welch, it has its days.
Tara, tell Mr. Bright will be a few moments because he's a walk-in, so we have to work him into the schedule, okay? Tara?
And I tell her a lot.
Tara?
There is some days I want to drag her down the hallway.
Tara? All right, thank you.
They want you to be friends with them. That's not the case. You can't be that way with an employee. I'm the only person in this practice that's not expendable. Everyone else is. When patients come in, unfortunately, their contract with the insurance company states that you have to pay a copay. That money that comes through the door is part of the physician's way of making money so that your doors can stay open. I have to bring money in to cover my overhead. I have employees that need to be paid. I need to be paid because at the end of the day, it is a place of business.
I admire her because she has this no-nonsense sense of approach to medicine.
Dr. Welch saved a lot of lives with that attitude and that tone of voice.
When you come to a doctor, with some doctors, you don't feel comfortable opening up to them and telling them everything, but with her you do.
She cares. I mean, she's pretty too. That helps. But she cares. She's got a heart, and that is most important to me.
I definitely know she is a good doctor.